A good night's sleep leaves us feeling refreshed, awakened, energetic, and more optimistic. Yet, at one time or another, half of the American population deals with sleeplessness. There's a long list of things that can be behind sleep problems. For some, the condition resolves without doing anything. However, for all the rest, lack of sound sleep can make life miserable. According to the CDC, chronic insomnia affects 1/3 of the adult population, over 100 million people. Research on the necessity of good sleep shows just how important it really is. Sleep is when the brain clears out toxins. Poor sleep can leave us worn out, anxious, irritable, accident prone, and more. An ongoing lack of sleep has been closely associated with high blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, obesity, diabetes, depression, anxiety, memory loss, a weakened immune system, and lower fertility rates. Typically, when someone goes to their regular healthcare provider with trouble sleeping, they're simply told to take a sleep drug. And while those might help temporarily, those drugs come with many unwanted side effects, and they don't treat the root cause of the problem. When our patients have difficulty with their sleep, it's always comforting to know that we can do laboratory testing to determine the underlying causes behind the various symptoms. For example, we would test cortisol, thyroid hormone, as well as checking for nutrient deficiencies. Since many health choices are in our hands, there's a lot we can do on our own once we know what to do. That's what Empowered with Your Health is about. Let's turn now to some of the causes of poor sleep. After I go over them, I'll review some of the natural solutions. One of the most important causes that often gets overlooked is a poor sleep environment, especially a room that is not dark enough. That's because whenever we're exposed to light, it triggers our body to break down melatonin, and melatonin is a hormone that helps us to fall asleep and stay asleep. And the thing is, even if you're not actually waking all the way up, you're not going to be sleeping as deeply as you need to be. Night lights and light coming in from the outside, like street lights, affect our ability to sleep and the quality of that sleep. The ideal is to aim for a room that is pitch black. Other environmental problems include loud noises, uncomfortable bedding, being too hot or too cold. In fact, a common reason for women to have poor sleep is when they're going through menopause and their body is feeling really hot. Stress can definitely cause sleep problems. Stress can include physical stress, such as when you have an infection or a major imbalance like low thyroid hormone or something traumatic like an accident with broken bones. And of course, there's emotional stress, problems at work, relationship issues, financial difficulties, and the list goes on. Here's a little known fact. Our body doesn't distinguish between physical and emotional stress. If there's any kind of stress, it will stimulate our body to produce cortisol, which is supposed to be low at night so that we can feel calm and sleep well. But if we have too much stress, our cortisol can be abnormally high at night. That may cause trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. And even if we're able to sleep, it's likely to be uneven, where we're tossing and turning. And we can test our patients' cortisol levels to see if we need to address any imbalances. Now, when it comes to the best treatment, it's important to emphasize that everyone has a different makeup, so each person needs individually tailored medical solutions. Call our office to schedule a no-charge medical consultation with me so I can talk with you personally about your health concerns. Phone and other contact information is on our Facebook page. If you want to purchase the vitamins and minerals I'm discussing, please visit our supplement store, which is on our website at drtaketa-wong.com. That's drtaketa-wong.com. There's a 20% discount store-wide. You can trust the products, and the net proceeds go to helping children with special needs with their medical treatment. A link is in the post with this video. Aging can also be behind sleep problems. As we get older, we start to have deficiencies in our body. we produce lower levels of certain hormones, which affects our sleep cycle. This is another area where laboratory testing can reveal underlying issues behind a patient's sleep problems. Fortunately, there are natural remedies that can help with the various imbalances. The many different herbs, vitamins, nutrients, and supplements and other natural remedies have proven to be very effective. Also, older people often take medications that can interfere with sleep. Actually, many medications can affect sleep quality regardless of our age. A few of them include steroids, depression and anxiety drugs, and decongestants. Problematic food or beverages definitely interfere with our sleep. Things like caffeine, sugary foods, alcohol, nicotine, and excessive fluid or food intake of any kind 2 hours or less before bedtime. Chronic pain can create a vicious circle. The pain makes it hard to sleep and also interfere with sleep quality. That makes it harder for people to deal with the pain, which drives people to take more medication, which then makes it harder to get good quality sleep. Finding solutions to the pain that make it tolerable and less disruptive is very important. Mental health conditions like anxiety or depression can contribute to sleep problems. With these, there are often imbalances of brain chemicals, and these same chemicals can disrupt sleep. There are also medical conditions that can be behind poor quality sleep. These include cancer, diabetes, thyroid problems, adrenal problems, sleep apnea, and being overweight or obese. Now, let's turn our attention to some natural remedies. What are some of the things that can really help? You might be surprised to learn that acupuncture and acupressure can be both very effective for pain and helping with sleep, and have the advantage of not having the side effects of medications. CBD oil can also be helpful for chronic pain and can also help with sleep. It has the advantage of not being as hard on the liver as other pharmaceutical medications that put a lot of stress on that organ. CBD oil also has a calming effect, which often will help people to sleep. And there are also a wide variety of Chinese and Western herbs that are effective for helping with sleep as well. Turmeric is an herb that was first used long ago in India for seasoning food. It can also help to decrease inflammation. So if you have pain that's coming from arthritis or other inflammatory issues, it can also be quite helpful in a concentrated capsule form. There are also other natural medicines, things like melatonin, valerian, 5-HTP, that can also be helpful for sleep. It's important to check with your doctor to make sure that none of these are interacting with any medications that you may be taking, and that they also are appropriate for any medical conditions that you may have. Because with these medicines, it is not uncommon that they can interact with pharmaceutical medications. So other non-medication approaches to stress and to sleep are meditation and Qigong. Qigong is like a moving meditation with breathing as an alternative to sitting still and quieting your mind with sitting meditation. Along with Qigong, there is also Tai Chi. So both have lots of videos online that you could find on YouTube and other places. And lastly, getting regular exercise is one of the biggest contributing factors to good sleep. In fact, many doctors say that if exercise were to be put into a pill, it would be considered a wonder drug. I trust that this video about the medical conditions behind sleep problems and the things that could be helping have been valuable for you. With our no-charge medical consultation, you're welcome to talk with me personally about any health concerns that you may have so that you too can be empowered with your health. All of the contact information is on our Facebook page. If you purchase vitamins, minerals, herbs, and such, please visit our supplement store, which is on our website at drtaketa-wong.com. There's a 20% discount store-wide. You can trust the products, and all the net proceeds go to helping children with special needs with their medical treatment. A link is in the post with this video. Mahalo, and I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Aloha.